Good morning to all my friends out there. Good morning to my listeners. Good morning to the Biafran, the lovers of freedom all over the world. I'm here to bring you the headlines of today's news, being the 27th day of September in the year 2022. Please do not forget to subscribe to my channel, like my content, and share it to your brothers and sisters, family, and friends. Please, for those of us who always come to my comment section or DM me to say that I talk too much, without toko, how man want take chop? That is the thing, and I have assigned it to be the job of a common man. So please do not get angry when I do some kind of illustration or some kind of speaking before I drop in the news of the day. That is what part of the work. CBN to release a new redesigned Naira notes by December 15. What are we going to release? And what are you going to do with the redesigned Naira notes? Can that help the economy? Can that help the economy? That is what the former CBN governor did last time. The amount of money they use in printing and reprinting the Naira is far more than what. That is exactly what happened on the former CBN governor, whereby the money they are using to reprint the Naira is even more value than the Naira itself. So what is this another CBN governor want to bring to the table? We keep on reprinting our Naira, and while our economy is devalued to the lowest order. What kind of a government or what kind of people do we elect? This is another move by a so-called CBN governor to scandalize the money of people that are being used for this kind nonsense project. The economy is down. The Naira have been devalued. All you can think of is how to reprint another new Naira. What happened if you use that money now to increase the value of the Naira? They will not do it. Instead, they will look for a loophole or one way or the other to make sure that they get something inside their pocket. Governor Autumn requests public apology from Atiku. Tells him Fulanis alone can't make him president. Of course, that is a gospel truth. That is true. Labour Party releases revised campaign council list. Returns Okugbe as DG of the party. Ex-PDP spokesman Metu dumps party. And where are you heading to? Olisa Metu? I don't know. Only you can tell. INEC to sanction 22 officials over irregularities, says 93.5 million Nigerians eligible for 2023 polls. PDP crisis. Mimiko ditches Atiku, supports Wike and others. Pay Nnamdi Kanu 500 million naira, return him to Kenya immediately. Court orders Buhari government. Tinubu speaks on rift with Osibanjo as vice president support groups make fresh move. Suspended AGF Ahmed Idris rearranged. 2023, Kwankwaso denies merger with another presidential candidate. Dear people, please, let's go straight into the news. We have no time to waste because time is money. So let us know what the CBN governor is planning to do. Igbo people, Kwenu, the governor of the Central Republic of Nigeria, Godwin Emefiele, okay, this one is not Igbo, has disclosed the Apex Bank's plan to release a redesigned Naira notes by December 15. According to him, the old Naira notes will cease to be legal tender from January 31st in the year 2023. Okute News gathered that the CBN governor announced the development at a media briefing in Abuja on Wednesday. My question is, before we proceed, how can this be of help to our dying economy or to the Naira that have been devalued for many months or for many years now? Back in the days of time of a good Lord Jonathan, we were even shouting that a dollar is equal to 196 naira per dollar. And now the changer came and tell us that he is going to make the Naira 1 to 1. That is 1 naira to $1. And we were clapping. We were even happy. We were celebrating that the Savior is here. Only for him to come and tell us that we all have forgotten about his campaign promises, where he told us that APC from top to bottom, from top to bottom, from top to bottom. We think it's a joke, and he took us from that top of where we are to the bottomless, where we cannot even see anything to hold. We greet you. We thank you very well, President Muhammadu Buhari. Another selection is coming 2023, and I hope Nigerians will vote and defend their vote for whoever they choose to represent them at the seat of power coming next year. Emefiele expressed worry about the fact that 85% of the currency in circulation is being hoarded by Nigerians. He, however, appealed to Nigerians to proceed to their banks to deposit their Naira notes, adding that the deposit fee would be waived for transactions below 150,000 Naira. He also said the redesigning of Naira notes would help to curb counterfeit notes, as well as hamper ransom payments to terrorists and kidnappers. Well, for what I'm saying, this is another project to squander this contract. Now someone is going to use this contract to become a millionaire or a billionaire in Naira and also in dollars, because that is what they keep doing. They keep recycling the Naira over and over and over again, when the Naira have no even any single value. Even the cheapest currency that we know before, Sefa, is even more valued than Naira now. What a world. How the mighty has fallen. How the mighty has fallen. How Nigeria get to this point? That is the question I keep asking myself on daily basis, without no single answer received today. The full statement of the CBN governor reads: Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this special press briefing of the bank. We have called this gathering to inform relevant stakeholders and general public of persisting concerns we are facing with the management of our current series of banknotes and currency in circulation, particularly those outside the banking system in Nigeria. As you all may be aware, currency management is a key function of the Central Bank of Nigeria, as enshrined in Section 2B of the CBN Act 2007. Indeed, the integrity of a local legal tender, the efficiency of its supply, as well as its efficiency in the conduct of the monetary policy, are some of the hallmarks of a great central bank. In recent times, however, currency management have faced several daunting challenges that have continued to grow in scale and sophistication, with the attendant and unintended consequences for the integrity of both the CBN and the country. These challenges primarily include significant hoarding of banknotes by members of the public, with statistics showing that over 80% of the currency in circulation is outside the vaults of commercial banks. Worsening shortage of clean and fit banknotes, with the attendant negative perception of the CBN and increased risk to financial stability. Increasing ease and risk of counterfeiting, evidenced by several security reports. Indeed, recent development in photographic technology and advancement in printing devices have made counterfeiting relatively easier. In recent years, the Central Bank of Nigeria has recorded significantly higher rates of counterfeiting, especially at the higher denomination of 500 Naira and 1,000 Naira banknotes. Although the global best practice is for central banks to redesign, produce, and circulate new local legal tender every 5 to 8 years, the Naira has been redesigned in the last 20 years on the basis of these trends, problems, and facts, and in line with sections 19 subsections A and B of the CBN Act of 2007. The management of the CBN sought and obtained the approval of President Muhammadu Buhari to design, produce, and circulate new series of banknotes at 100 Naira, 200 Naira, 500 Naira, and 1,000 Naira levels. Can this help the economy grow? The answer is no. Can this help the Naira that have been devalued to the lowest? The answer is no. So what is the essence of this redesigning it? You all have the security to print this money and you all will still release the security to print counterfeit. We know all these games. It's only a contract that will make somebody a millionaire, or how they will squandalize money. That is why all this is being in place. So whatever way you people are doing, our main concern with the poor masses in the country is to make sure that everything is available for us to get. We don't care how you people do it. We don't care how long it takes. But let the Naira be 1-to-1 as APC promised us. As of 2015, APC give us 60 manifesto. Out of that 60 manifesto, not even single one have been manifested or have been done. Yet, you people go ahead parading yourself as the best in line. You people go ahead parading yourself as the Messiah and Savior of Nigeria. Look at where we have your led administration have brought us to. We have grown from top to bottom, and another one coming now, the old fool that don't want to go to rest. He's telling us that he's going to continue from where Muhammad Buhari stopped. That means Nigeria will go from bottom to bottomless pit. We cannot continue like this. Let's be reasonable. I'm talking to Nigerian youths who is jumping up and down, singing Jagaban, Jagaban, and some are saying articulate, the unifier, who cannot even unify his ordinary family or of a party, going there to run a regional government, a regional politics, instead of the normal politics of inclusiveness, the politics of fairness and equity and justice. And you are telling us you are going to unify the country of over 200 million people. I doubt that, and I never see that coming. So let us be wise and be mindful of what we are going to do coming 2023. Nigerian youth, the time is here. Take back your country if you so desire. If you want to sell your conscience and sell the future of your generation for mere 1,000 naira or 500, because all these politicians can never give you money that you can use to do something meaningful. That is the problem, and that is the area I'm always angry with this our current dispensation of youths. How can a politician who is old enough to be your grandfather come and be giving you 1,000 naira? You graduate without nothing to show for. Most of the Okada riders and the Keke Napep riders in Nigeria are the graduates with first class upper. Yet tomorrow they will be the one to be campaigning. And mama and papa, their children have been off school for complete good 8 months due to the current government. And the same mama and papa is also jumping up and down, singing Jagaban, Jagaban is your savior. If Jagaban is good, why can't he take over from Buhari when he did his first 4 years? That the country is still a little bit. Not even, the dollar then was almost about 500 to 600 naira. He entered the second year, everything went from worst to worst. Nigeria needs deliverance, and that deliverance they shall get. In line with this approval, we have finalized arrangement for the new currency to begin circulation in December 15, 2022. The new and the existing currencies shall remain legal tender and circulate together until January 31, 2023. When the existing currency shall cease to be legal tender, according to all depository money banks currently holding the existing denomination of the currency may begin returning these notes back to the CBN effective immediately. The new design currency will be released to the banks on the order of first come, first served basis. Customers of the banks are enjoined to begin paying into their bank accounts with the existing currency to enable them to withdraw the new banknotes once circulation begins in mid-December 2022. All banks are therefore expected to keep open their currency processing centers from Monday to Saturday so as to accommodate all cash that will be returned by their customers. For the purpose of this transition from existing to new notes, bank charges for cash deposits are hereby suspended with immediate effect. Therefore, DMBs are to know that no bank customer shall bear any charges for any cash return paid into their accounts. Members of the public are to please Note that the present notes remain legal tender and should not be rejected as a means of exchange for the purchase of goods and services. We would like to use this opportunity to reassure the general public that the CBN would continue to monitor both the financial system in particular and the economy in general, and always act in good faith for the achievement of the bank's objectives and the betterment of the country. Emefiele submitted. So that is what the CBN governor is telling us. The new directive of changing the so-called Naira notes to a different thing. Well, we will see how that gets us. If that can revive our economy, well, we have nothing to say about that. We have no objection. But if that can worsen the situation where as we have found ourselves into at the moment, please let's continue from the old path where we are before until the economy can be revived. Autumn requests a public apology from Atiku. Tells him Fulanis alone can't make him president. Let's hear what the governor of Benue State have to tell us. He is man of integrity and I love him so much. The Benue State governor, Samuel Autumn, has requested a public apology from the presidential candidates of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), Atiku Abubakar, over the comments of profiling Fulani herdsmen. Okute News gathers reports, and I quote that Autumn, who requested an apology from Atiku, said the comment about him profiling Fulani herdsmen by the PDP presidential candidates was a disgrace to him and the people of his state. Well, my dear people, if you must know, if you have brain, if you have ear, hear it now. Atiku is tribalistic. Atiku is playing a tribal politics. The area you people know this, the better. Don't be blindfolded by all these fake manifestos they are carrying up and down. People that will do something, we know them. But because of our selfish desire and our love for money and our stomach infrastructure that makes those people who have baked the Nigeria bent, people like Edino Malaye, Daniel Bala, and the rest of them, they are the ones that is selling all these fake drugs to us. And the earlier we realize this, the better for us. We know who can work and we know who cannot work. We know those who are going there to continue from where they start of selling the national assets. Don't be surprised that tomorrow you vote the wrong person. When you wake up, the person that will welcome you in your own country is a foreigner. They will tell you, look at the way you are going to live. Even in your own house you build, they will tell you you'll be paying rent. Simply because your country, your future, your household, your entire land have been sold by the people who you voted to be your leader. So let us use our tongue to count our teeth. Coming 2023, if you think that that person you want to vote can change the nation, then fine and good. But if you cannot, please forget about ethnicity, forget about religion, forget about tribal. Let vote competence and somebody whom we can trust that will deliver the country from where we have found ourselves, from the dungeon we have found ourselves at the moment. I am begging and pleading to each and every youth out there, do the needful. Vote the person you think that can change the country and defend your vote. Come 2023. Autumn, while addressing, he also denied the allegation, saying he didn't profile any Fulani herdsmen. Instead, the Fulanis had stolen cows from his farm. Autumn, while addressing youths who protested in his honor, said Atiku had apologized to him personally over the Fulani comment when he, Autumn, reached out to him. But he, Atiku, had refused to apologize publicly. He have ego. He cannot do that. For them now, they will tell you it will dent his political ego or political stature. Recall that Atiku had accused Autumn recently of a profiling Fulanis at the Interactive Forum organized by the Arewa Consultative Forum in Kaduna. The governor, however, told the former vice president that he shouldn't think that only the Fulanis can make him president in 2023 general election. Autumn noted that I vehemently condemned the statement against me by Atiku. When it got to me, I chatted with him through a WhatsApp message. He apologized but declined to make a public apology. You cannot undress an elder like me in public and come back to dress me in the room. Let it be on record that at no point did I tell him that Benue people were stealing my cows. He lied against me, and I take exception to this and demand an apology. It is unbecoming becoming of a presidential candidate to tell lies. I never profiled Fulanis, did not say all of them are bad. They are my friends. They can even go into my bedroom. I have never sent any Fulani man away from my state. But I am against the Fulani terrorists coming from Niger, Chad, Senegal, Mali. He must do a retraction. If he does not, on the day of the election, we will vote according to the election. We cannot vote for a president who will continue to carnage against our people. He wants to use me as a scapegoat. I think it is unfair to the people. You think Fulani will make you president? You lie. You have committed sacrilege against the Benue people. Not only against the Benue people, he have committed sacrilege against the entire country as a whole by deleting the tweet he made when Deborah Samuel was killed and murdered in cold blood. That for you to know that the person everybody is jumping up and down calling a unifier is never a unifier, but a politics. That is what he's trying to play at the moment. So anyone seeing Atiku as somebody who will save this country, that person is a liar. You lied, my dear. You are a typical liar. Atiku will have nothing to do. If he can do something, what is the legacy that we can use to remember Atiku during his 8 years as a vice president of that same country called Nigeria? I want to assure all ethnic groups and even foreigners of their safety in the land. I want to assure Benue people that under my watch, such people will be apprehended. Our baby is PDP. You do not throw away the baby and the bath water. Benue State is PDP and PDP is Benue. And I remain obedient servant. Autumn remarked. Have you seen it? Even in his statement, he said he remained obedient servant. That means he's obedient indirectly. But nobody knows. Only we can tell you the meaning of the statement. Samuel Autumn, we hear you. You are obedient, we accept that. Just that you cannot come out freely to work for the OB movement because you are handicapped for what people will say or for your political this thing. For your political name not to be destroyed or not to be rub on the sand. You cannot come out to contest or to confess that Pete will be the next president come 2023. So my great people of Biafra, the lovers of freedom, my great people of Nigeria, for those who love peace and maintain peace in the land, not for those who have turned us to be slaves, not for those who have turned us to be butchered like a meat that they butcher in the market, but for those ones who know that this country belongs to us and we need to maintain peace and order and love one another. I believe that coming 2023, we will have a better person who will defend the unity of the people, who will maintain the peace and order, and who will play a politics of inclusiveness anytime, any day. Until I come your way again, I am signing out from here. Please remember the culture. Like my content. Share. Let me hear your comments. For I know that the more you comment in an area that I'm not doing good, and then I will be a better person next time, and I'm dropping any broadcast. So take care, my people. I love you all. Que Mesiano.